How you guys doing? How you guys are doing? How you guys are doing? That's right. That's right. It's your boy. It's your boy Wild. That's right. I'm back. I'm back with something different, true, new, and blue. As you guys can see, it's for all of you. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night. Hey, I got people in this group from all over the world. And with that being said, I appreciate the love and support from all of you guys. Like I said, guys, I couldn't do none of this without all of you. Feel free to share this group with your friends, your family, your loved ones, your best friend, your aunt, your uncle, your cousin, your niece. Well, it's all positive, you know what I'm saying? But with that being said, most of you guys can see what I have up here right about now. And I know it's probably going to be one of them touching ones, you know what I'm saying? Because I try not to get too involved into certain situations or certain things, that may cause too much controversy. But sometimes it is what it is, and I'm the boy, the man with controversy, and I do it when I do it, and I try to bring out the best and not the worst in me or you guys. But we all have the right to our opinion. You know what I'm saying? We all have the right to our opinion. That's true, facts. But I'm not going to just talk about Kyrie. I'm going to talk about other stuff too. That's dealing with sports. But I'm going to talk about this Kyrie Irving situation, which is real, true blue. Like I said, guys, if you want to share this stream right here, you guys want to subscribe to my channel, my YouTube channel, feel free. Like I said, feel free to subscribe to my YouTube channel. All of you guys, you guys, my family. You know what I'm saying? My friends, my loved ones. Like I said, it's no bad intentions. It's no ill will. It's all love. It's all good. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just trying to do something that's positive and put it out there in the right way, in the right perspective to give you guys. Like I said, you guys have the opinion. If you want to chime in, you guys want to be a part of the chime. Feel free. Because I'm not trying to. I would like to have as many of you guys on here as possible, because, like I said, knowledge is endless, and you guys may have more information on the situation than I do, because a lot of you guys have been into it more than I have, and it's understandable. But for the ones that haven't, they would like to know. You know what I'm saying? But if there's any one of you guys that want to chime in, and feel free to be a part of this broadcast. Like I said, and also we got to keep it discreet. We got to know that there's people out here that do have feelings, that do care. You know what I'm saying? So you got to also remember that too, guys. But once again, we all know the situation uh, that Kyrie Irving has gone through, and a lot of us that live in our communities have gone through, have dealing with, the Jewish community, as well as they're dealing with us. You know what I'm saying? So it goes ways. You know what I'm saying? It has its sides, it has its tails, it has its ups and downs to it. But like I said though, I'm not on here to to really degrade nobody. You know what I'm saying? To make nobody feel less than what they are, because that's not my intentions. My intention is just to give you something that's decent and fulfilling and entertaining, because that's what I'm supposed to do. I'm not supposed to come out here and shun anybody, make anybody feel less than what they are, because I wouldn't want nobody to do that to me. But I will tell you though, that it's a situation that's been occurring in both communities for years. You know, like I said, I worked for the Jewish community for a long time, Kingston and President. I lived in Flatbush. I lived in Williamsburg. I lived in Bedford Stuyvesant, Brownsville. There's really no place where you can't find somebody of a Jewish descendant. You know what I'm saying? And that's true. That's a fact. Because like I said, New York City is very multicultural. But it's been like I said, Kyrie Irving just stirred some stuff up that most may not like. but most uh, understand what he's saying, you know, because a lot have been through what Kyrie Irving has been through, you know. And if you want to join the show, if you want to be a part of the show, feel free. Like I said, feel free to chime in, feel free to kick the Willy Bobo. You can send a message, whatever you want to do. But like I said, most of us, we know what Irving is saying. Most can agree, and most won't agree. You know, like he was at the game last night, and you know, the stuff that he said, you know, it's going to bring attraction, attention from, you know, it could have been the Chinese community. You know what I'm saying? They were going to say something, but you know, the Jewish community, you know, a lot of power. You know, they've been in charge of and run a lot of things. You know what I'm saying, and have the power. That's what I said. You know, you can't do something to somebody. I'm not saying two wrongs make a right. You can't do something to somebody or to some people or group of people, and then you know, you can continue to do these things, and you know, and nobody can't say nothing back. You know, not supposed to say anything back. You know, like I said, two wrongs don't make a right. But I understand what Kyrie Irving is saying. You understand, but you can't degrade and disrespect uh, all Jewish people because you know you can't put everybody in the same boat. You just can't. You know what I'm saying? I you know, you just can't. You know, that's like saying all black people are bad, all Chinese people are bad, all Jewish people are bad, all white people are bad. You know, there's good in everybody. We know that. And you know, sometimes you know what I'm saying we say things because you know we be so emotionally uptight with things that are going on, and sometimes we just say things just to say things to keep things going. You know, and sometimes that is how some people are. You know, they just like stirring the pot. You know, and he's been in the news for a while, Kyrie Irving. It's not just him. Look at Kanye West was saying something about the Jews. You know what I'm saying? And you know, and the backlash came at him. So you know, it's gonna go that way because we're not in charge of this TV thing. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of these people pay a lot of our bills. You know, and so you know, they you know this is basically what people are trying to say, but they're not saying it. Us as black people, we could call each other whatever we want. We could degrade each other, talk about each other low as a dog. You know what I'm saying? Call our mothers and children. We're going to make these albums, we're going to kill and do all of this stuff. You hear me? But don't you dare say that about nobody else. And that's how it went. You know what I'm saying? And they'll let you know because we're the only ones that go for that. You understand? And it's the truth, guys. We're the only ones that go for that. We're the only ones that allow that. And, you know, and you know, I'm not saying Kyrie Irving was wrong, and I'm not saying he was right. But I'm gonna give you some of the information that went down. Uh, why it's getting more attention than what it is because he may not have a job long. You know what I'm saying? He may be out of the NBA, and they'll find a way to get you out of the NBA because they've done it to so many ball players. It's not just the NBA, it's the NFL. You know, you could just name so many sports. Once you say certain things that you're not supposed to say, you'll be shunned. And you know what I'm saying? You'll be surprised that you'll be shunned mostly by the people in your own community. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying Kyrie Irving is a great guy. I'm not saying he's a bad guy. You know, I just know that he is Kyrie Irving. You know what I'm saying? Just like I'm me, and you're you. You know, and we all have the right to voice their opinion. But I guess that he's in a platform and the position that he's in, they feel that he shouldn't say nothing. He shouldn't talk about, you know, what the Jewish people have done, what the Jewish people are going, you know, saying and doing. I'm gonna just give you a little bit. What's right here? Kyrie Irving's latest destructive behavior cannot be overlooked because of his talent. Many things define Kyrie Irving, but few are impactful on and off the court as his utter lack of accountability and self examination. That's been true in the past in a variety of ways. Even before the Brooklyn Nets star posted an anti Semitic documentary million Twitter followers Thursday, or after he played the victim at the post-game press conference Saturday night, during which he should have simply said, "I was wrong." But you know what? And I hate to say it, but it goes back to this movie. Um, I don't know if you guys, a lot of you guys have ever seen this movie, but it goes back to this old movie, and when the guy, what's the name of it? I just seen it. It just came to me, but it goes back to this old movie where they were all singing, and and they wanted, they wanted to get their album out, and they got the album out, and the guy said, they brought the album cover back to him, but it wasn't the black people on the cover. It wasn't the black people on the cover. You know what I'm saying? It was somebody else. It was white kids on the cover instead of the guys who really made the album and all that. And the dude said, there's nothing wrong with that. Sometimes you got to change. And the brother said, why do we always have to change? Why do we always have to go through that? Why do we always have to be the one to be wrong? And you know what I'm saying? People could do whatever. That's what he's trying to say. And, a lot of people won't say it, but it's the truth, though. You know what I'm saying? But this is the way that everything is designed. And sometimes you have to hold people accountability. You know what I'm saying? And Kyrie Irving, he made his bed, he got a lion. You know what I'm saying? He'll still be successful. They could take him away from the game right now, he'll still be successful. But what'll stop him being on Twitter? He'll still have money. See, this is what you people don't understand. Like they said, Kanye West will be broke. And I'm damn sure not a Kanye West fan. I'm going to tell you. But he'll never be broke, guys. Oh, they'll stop his shoes. And so what? They stop his shoes. So what? They stop buying his clothes and all that. He'll still have money. He can still buy real estate. You know what I'm saying? This is what y'all got. He don't have no money to do this. He'll be successful. Well, he won't be making no more records. They'll stop. So what? They'll stop all of that. But they're going to still want the money that he has. But he only got $500 million. So what? That's his money. He'll still have money. That's $500 million that he has of his. You know what I'm saying? Plus other stuff that he done invested in. These guys will never be broke, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm not, like I said, I'm not a Kanye West fan. Definitely not. You know what I'm saying? That's how he rolls. You know what I'm saying? But really, like I told you guys, and I say it in my shows, we all have something wrong with us. Something is going on inside all of us. And sometimes some of us take some things deeper than others. You know what I'm saying? Well, others say, man, you could let that go, man. You should let that go. It really ain't that serious. But to you, it may not be serious. And to him, it may not be serious. But to that third person in the middle, it may be serious. You know what I'm saying? Because we all roll and we all move in a different vibe. You know what I'm saying? What you feel, I may not feel. You know what I'm saying? There's some people that won't even cry at their mother's funeral, show no compassion. You know what I'm saying? And there's others that will. And that's just how it is. You know what I'm saying? So I can't be mad at what this guy said because, I know a lot of stuff what Kyrie Irving is saying is true. I truly do. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, I don't want to bash the Jewish community because I won't do it. You know what I'm saying? Because that's not me. But I know a lot of stuff that he said. There's a lot of people in my community that will agree with him on it. You know what I'm saying? Then there's a lot of people in my community that might not agree with him on it, but majority of them will. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of people, what it is, they're in positions, and they might be in higher positions, and they're ashamed, or they don't want to lose their job, they don't want to lose their money, so they won't say nothing. But they know a lot of this stuff is going on. It's not just basketball, it's not just baseball, it's not just football. You hear me? It's all over. It's your common job. It's your common where you live at. There's a lot of things that I could say, and I know what my experience dealing with Jewish people. I could tell you that I know is true. You know what I'm saying? But I know there's been some good Jewish people that have been nice to me. You hear me? Can't name the names. You know what I'm saying? But I know the people that I've came in contact with because I used to work with a lot of Jews in my life in Brooklyn. I worked in in the Brooklyn Terminal Market. I work in Williamsburg. I'm just telling you, and they have a bunch of communities in New York City, in Brooklyn especially. I've been to Katz's a delicatessen restaurant. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm not a hater like that. You know, I know what happens. I know, saying, I can bring up a lot of stuff. Saying that'll be like, wow, but I don't want people to think that, saying that, damn, he know all this and he's hatred. No. It's just that I know a lot of this stuff about Jewish people, just like they know a lot of stuff about us, because we basically damn near intertwined right now. You know what I'm saying? With this Jewish community here. Now, the real Jewish community is in Africa. They're dark skinned. You know what I'm saying? I could go there with it. You know what I'm saying? But these are the American Jews right here, and the ones that's in Israel and all that. But I'm just saying that the real Jews, they're dark skinned. You know what I'm saying? You don't know nothing about it, but I'm not gonna go there once again. And I'm gonna read you some more on Kyrie Irving. Like I said, guys, I appreciate the ones that did tune in, the ones that are still tuning in. I appreciate the love and the support. And if you want to, like I said, you can tune in if you want to join in, you want to be part, feel free. This is your boy Wild. Like I said, everybody's here for the reason. I hope not the season, guys. You know what I'm saying? But let me get back to my man and the plan that he was, see, everybody wants the guy to apologize, and when you want to apologize, never mind. But anyway, there are many previous examples of Kyrie Irving's self-regarded eclipsing the realities and peoples around him, running from LeBron James, Cleveland Cavaliers team, and then a few years later taking shots at LeBron's status as a star, joining a Boston Celtics squad that had just come off an Eastern Conference final, and saying and acting as if that team knew nothing about winning, proclaiming before this failed Nets experiment that Brooklyn didn't really have a head coach. Steve Nash, notwithstanding, no showing here and there when it served his purpose, despite playing a team sport, pushing a flat earth theory, and deriding those who say that, well, actually, our earth is quite round. But and here we go again, guys. And everything that that's why I like to read, because a lot of times reading will tell you everything. I ain't gonna say a lot of times, but it does. And all the stuff that I heard on here was that is that he believes the flat Earth, and he's taking shots, and it's just all stuff. But a lot of times you have to he might have said whatever he said, but let's talk about the good stuff that the person does. We have to stop trying to tear everybody down, especially the black athlete. And I'm the main one to say it. I know a lot of us tear ourselves down. We're human. We're gonna make mistakes. We're gonna stumble. We're gonna fall. But the tearing down of the male black athlete or the male black man is just it's just been these past before I was born years has just been terrible. And and a lot of guys don't want to say nothing about it, but that's what it's all standing to. That you're not supposed to have a voice. You're not supposed to say nothing. You're supposed to stay in your place. And you're not supposed to think negative of no one, but everybody's supposed to do everything and will do everything towards you. And if the man's speaking up, that's his opinion. He has the right to his opinion. And there's none of us out here better than anyone. You know what I'm saying? You may have other things and a lot of money and cars and homes. And I say it again, but there's nobody better than nobody. And if Kyrie Irving said this, and I said this the other day or yesterday, it's our fault. It's our fault out here. If we want to blame Kyrie Irving, you know what I'm saying? But you want to blame Kanye. You want to blame the dude that's in political office. But you know what? It is all of our fault. All of these people out here, the Brett Favre, you hear me? All of these guys out here that you want to blame for everything, no, we have to blame ourselves once again, people. When you hear me? When you want to blame the R. Kellys, you have to blame yourselves, people, for a lot of it. Let me tell you why, and I'll say it again if you didn't listen to my show yesterday. We put these people on pedestals. We put these people up here to make them seem like they're gods. They're greater than great. You hear me? We did all of that. So these people feel that they're above all of us. When Kanye first came into this game, he was the most humble dude that you would want to know. You hear me? He was damn near shy. Now you look at him. Majority of these guys, all of them, singers, entertainers, actors, whatever you want to name, successful people, they were all, majority of them were very nice people before they came into this game, before they got into business of being successful. But we started bigging them up. We started telling them that they're great, they're geniuses. Oh, they can do this, they can do that. No, what they do have, and I keep explaining this to you guys, is a special talent. I'm not hating on none of them, but I'm just telling you, that's all they have is a special talent. You hear me? And we all have special talents. There's people out there that's some damn good damn plumbers, carpenters, painters, you hear me? Electricians, you hear me? I'm just this is facts. You hear me? They're professional carpenters, professional painters, professional plumbers. You hear me? These guys are successful at what they do, and that's just what they do. But when you continue to put these people on high levels, what you think they're gonna do? They're gonna act like they're more than you. They're gonna act like they're above everybody, and that's what they have been doing. Every last one of them. And if I'm wrong, I apologize. But that's the truth. I tried to explain it to my son, and he didn't. It took him a minute to really understand it. My oldest son, and then he said, "You know what, Dad? When I was young, everybody was telling me, oh man, look at you. He was only like 7 years old, 6 years old, 8 years old. They telling me that he's gonna be phenomenal. He's a monster. He's this, he's that." I said, this is what they do to you. You know what I mean? And then what did they do to other ones that they feel that don't have the talent? They push them aside. I'm just telling you, this is what they've done, and this is what we have done. We have put all of these people, to Michael Jackson, to Prince. You hear me? All of these people. You hear me? The Dale Earnhardt. It goes on and on. It doesn't matter. We have put these people on pedestals. All of us, the singers, the actors. We put them all on these pedestals. The athletes, all of them, every last one of them. You can't tell me we don't. You can't tell me we haven't done it. And so when you see these guys and these females, all of them acting up the way they acting, you don't be surprised because you had a part to play in it. Sure, they're the ones rolling, living out the life, but we had a major part to play in it. Message, this your boy Wilder. Like I said, hey, appreciate the love and the support, though, guys. Appreciate the love and the support, my man Kyrie Irving. I'm a huge Kyrie Irving fan. I like Kyrie Irving. That's the way he thinks. Some people may think the way I think is nuts. They're like, yo, this dude right here, CD man, be off the wall. He be tripping sometimes. Look how far he be going with his mind. But you know what, though? His spirituality is just different. That's all it is. I keep trying to explain that to you guys. So when you see, I know you probably say, I don't see every black dude like that acting like, there's thousands of them around here that act, I ain't saying around here where I live, but in other places, there's millions of them that they caught up into their spirituality. You know what I'm saying? He's just one of them that's, at one time, it took him a minute. He had to go through something to bring it out. He had to let go a lot of stuff that he was involved in. You know what I'm saying? And the mind just came at him in a different way. And we all receive our spirituality, in a different way. You hear me? All of us. And I try to explain that to my brothers and sisters. A lot of us that you see that are not theirs because, they're just lost. You hear me? A lot of them, that's why you see them running around doing all kinds of stuff. If the dude was a crazy person, he'd be doing crazy things. What he's doing, he's saying what he feels, and that's all it is. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm not saying he's right, but if you ask the majority of the people that grew up in our communities, they'll agree 100% with him. And you guys can't tell me I'm wrong. If you're from around our neighborhood in New York City and Brooklyn, Bedford-Stuyvesant, and you had a lot of dealings with the Jewish community, and there's, like I just said, though, guys, there's tons of great things, saying the Jewish community has done for a lot of people, you know what I'm saying, of color in our community. You hear me? But this is his opinion. This is how he feels. You know, I'm gonna give you something else. It says, if you don't know Hebrews, no. This is excellent breakdown. No, it says if you don't know Hebrews, to know the put here can read. Uh, this excellent breakdown of Rolling Stones. This documentary is based on a book written by the director that is full anti-Semitism, homophobia, anxerophobia, and whatever, Islamophobia, whatever. Just kill me, man, with all of this. You know what I'm saying? The book uh, perpetrates many influential Jews, people who worship Satan or Lucifer. It's an awful stuff that deserves no. I got you. There's no excuse for sharing such garbage. But he's right. There's no excuse for sharing a lot of stuff. Then, uh, if you're gonna stop this, then you got to stop a lot of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Because it goes deeper than sports. This is what I tell you guys. Everybody like, man, this dude is just racist. This guy just goes on with stuff like that, and it shouldn't be talked about. But you know what though? There's I ain't saying the Jewish community suffer. You know what I'm saying? They suffer, in the hands, what I'm saying, Hitler and them guys, Germans, they suffered as well as we suffered for 400 years. You know what I'm saying? And it's sad that stuff like this has to come out to bring the worst in some people, because this shit probably never came out, but it's bad timing, you know what I'm saying, bad taste. Uh, but if you're gonna have all them feel sorry for all of them, all of these things on here, you have to feel sorry for black people too. I'm just sorry, guys, because we're suffering every day, man. It's just saying, it's sad, but we're suffering. The Indians are suffering. You know what I'm saying? The Latinos are suffering. You know what I'm saying? The whole world is suffering. So we can't just, I know their pain. Sure, they're going through it. We're all going through it some type of way. You hear me? But if you're going to write a story just about this, we need to start. That's why we need to change a lot of stuff in America. We need to start writing a story about everybody. We need to start telling everybody's story. And, what's been going on. Because life is serious though, guys, and I always tell you, this group is just more than just basketball. There's a lot of people, like I said, they won't chime in, they won't get in on this topic because they may feel it just maybe just too much and too deep for them to get into because their mindset is not into stuff like this, or they're not, they may not, they're intelligent, but I know where they at. You know what I'm saying? So I know how a lot of my brothers are. You know what I'm saying? How my sisters are. And like I said though, it's cool. It's all good. But to the ones that are into this, that have been listening, uh, any vulnerant racist who post on Twitter, some people are propaganda pushing one of the countless number of hate-filled pieces floating in the cesspool that is social media aimed to humanize and to target black or Jewish people should rightly be fighting. That's a fact. That's what I just said. You can't just be talking. You can't just make it seem like, we both go through it. And I know we go through it. You know what I'm saying? Most don't want to believe it, but I know we go through it too. You know what I'm saying? So you can't just you have to put us both to, if you're gonna do it, and there has to be laws changed too, man. You can't just make laws and to save and to stop hate crimes for certain ethnic groups or certain groups. You know what I'm saying? I've never seen a law yet to stop hate crime towards black people. Never. I've seen laws been set to stop other people and from getting hurt and all of this. And I've never seen a law been set up to stop black people from going through what we've been going through in America. And like they just said, if we got to do it right if we're gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? Because there's so much hate that's going on in America. That is supposed to be one of the greatest, the smartest, supposed to be, and we just have so much hate in America that's been building up for hundreds of years. And it just hasn't started. And hopefully uh, it will slow down, it will ease. But my lifetime, I don't know. I just wish I just wish my children don't have to go through this. You know, because like I said, I don't want my children to go through what I went through. You know, in my community growing up. Like I said, we all have different strokes for different folks, guys. It's all different strokes for different folks. Everybody's gonna think different, move different, roll different, eat different foods, go to different schools. Love different loves. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be different people. And we all have the right to voice, and we should have the right, but you don't. And people will let you know that you don't have the right to say anything that you want to say. And they'll let you know that. And it doesn't matter. Like I said, though, it doesn't matter how many schools you go to. It doesn't matter how many cars you got, how many wives you have, how much money you have. It doesn't matter how articulate you are. You hear me? And sometimes you may just strike that nerve. That may hit that nerve where people just be like, "Damn, he said that." Because like I said, some of the greatest people have lost their lives. You know what I'm saying? Because they wanted to say things that most did not want to say. You know, you can look at the Mega Evans. You know what I'm saying? The Marcus Garveys. I'm just telling you guys, the Martin Luther Kings. You know, it's just been so many that have been saying positive things to uplift you, and they've all lost their lives. And it's a true fact. And that's why my brother be telling me, "Yo, D, you got to slow down, man. I'm not saying nothing wrong, Duke, and I still haven't said nothing wrong. You know what I'm saying? I get a lot of people telling me, chill. You're going to. I didn't say nothing. I never say too much. Because I know how people, feel. I know their reactions. I know how they think, and if anybody's gonna hurt me, it probably be my own people. You know what I'm saying? I'm just being on the real with you. I'm just laughing, but I'm just on the real. Because hey, they won't. Who stabbed Martin Luther King? You know what I'm saying? You can't tell me. But anyway, though, hopefully Kyrie Irving can straighten this out and get it done and do it right and move on with his life. You know what I'm saying? But I don't see Kyrie Irving being in the NBA too long. I really don't. It's just something that he's been going through. You can see that it's starting to wear and tear on him. He's a young man. Look all that gray hair he got. You can see when something's going on and certain things just change. And you can see that his whole body structure or mentality just changed because it's just a lot of weight on him. It's just something that he wants to get out and let out, and he probably just don't know how to let it out. So sometimes, he's trying to say it on a platform where he's at, but this is not the platform to say it where he's at because you have so many successful people that are in charge that are going to stop everything that he tries to put out. And it's a fact, though, guys. I'm just, and so I wish him luck. I wish I wish him the best. I apologize. I hope the Jewish community, feels better tomorrow or the next day. You know what I'm saying? I hope they don't really take too much into what Kyrie Irving says or anybody says because he's not the first person to say these things. And so you guys stop it. Please stop it. You know what I'm saying? Please stop it. Y'all all gonna get on him, drown him, dog him. He's not the first person to say these things. You know what I'm saying? As you can see, I ain't really getting too much on Kanye because I don't care. I don't care how much records he make, how much money. I'm just not into that dude. Just something different about him. And he just reminds me of a bunch of dudes I see on a regular. You know what I'm saying? That just fake a lot of stuff. And I just don't. That I'm just not a Kyrie. I'm just not a Kanye fan. I'm just not. But Kyrie, he's playing for Brooklyn. I couldn't care less where he played at, but I could just tell what he's going through, the type of stuff. I really don't know what he's going through, but I can see it's something that he wants to put out, that he just, he just doesn't know how to really release his energy, you know. Maybe he may have a bad spiritual advisor. I don't know. Maybe he might. Who knows? But he has somebody that's talking to him, that's enlightening him. I guess that's what they would say. But sometimes you may be enlightened in the wrong way. That's real facts. I have a lot of brothers I grew up, that was in a 5% nation. You know what I'm saying? That was very powerful, very knowledgeable, gave great information. But if you ain't know your lessons, they're gonna beat the hell out of you. You know what I'm saying? Let them catch you in a ham sandwich, they're gonna stomp you out. That's some real stuff. When I was coming up, 5% nation, a bunch of good brothers. My brother, God bless his soul, was in the 5% nation. You know what I'm saying? My man Shabazz, you hear me? Powerful, understanding, true justice, everlasting, God divine. You hear me? I'm just and the list goes so on and so on. Queen Asia, Ja Queen. You know what I'm saying? These are the names that I could remember from a 5% nation growing up. And these people enlightened a whole bunch of us in the community. A lot of the stuff that they said, people downplayed back in the days, but this is stuff that's coming up to this day. So once again, this is your boy Wilder A. I know you guys probably like, damn, why he came up with this today? He didn't have to bring that up. He didn't have to let them people know, but this is the truth, though. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people, there's a lot of Kyrie Irvings out there, guys. Remember what I tell you, he's not the only one. There's a lot of Kyrie Irvings out there. And, they're just waiting to come out. He just happened to be in a position where he can speak. Sure, he might have said the wrong thing. Maybe he shouldn't have never said nothing. But you know what? He has the right to use his own voice. That's his mouth. You know what I'm saying? That like God gave you yours, he gave me mine. That is his opinion. If that's what he said, he said. Nobody would have never said nothing. Nobody would have never got into. I wouldn't even know nothing about it if the media ain't put it out there like that. He can't make a documentary. He can't do what he want to do. You know how many degrading documentaries out there? Guys, come on. There's more stuff out there that we could really be arguing over and getting mad about than this right here. Trust me, guys. You hear me? Trust me. There's more stuff out there that's alarming, that's dreadful. The guy just out there a few days ago, whatever, just shot up a whole bunch of people. And then the other one before that, a couple of weeks ago, just shot up some more people. You hear me? And then you have the kids, you go up here at the funeral and shoot up people. Is he doing that? No. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, though, guys, there's more stuff that's going on that's worse than what Kyrie Irving is talking about or putting out. If they're going to get mad at that movie, you got to get mad at the first movie that came out about us. You know what I'm saying? So there's a lot of things that you have to get mad at. You have to stay mad at, But a lot want to forget. A lot want to throw it away. And you can't. You have to open up. You have to realize what this guy is saying. Really, why a lot of people are mad because, he said it. Like I said, that's what Kyrie Irving's opinion is, to say what he wants to say. You know what I'm saying? He didn't curse. He didn't, everybody's not into a lot of stuff, guys. Remember what I tell you. Everybody's not into that. And you can't make everybody get into devil worshiping, to inappropriate acts, sexual acts. Everybody's not into that. You can't make everybody, go your way, and they're just not going to do that. Just like, people, you think people going to just go my way the way I'm talking? No. But you can't expect everybody to, the way they got TV set up today, you just can't have everybody. Every man is not going to go for all that stuff that goes on. And every woman is not going to go for all that stuff that goes on. Yeah, everybody wants everybody to just change and do all of these things. People are not going for that. You know what I'm saying? I tell my wife this all the time. When that stuff comes on TV, you know what I'm saying? I got sons in the house. When I see two men on TV interacting I turns it off. I'm not disrespecting. No, that's your preference. But I don't want my son seeing that. I don't want my daughter seeing that. You hear me? I'm just on the. I don't want my grandchildren seeing that. I want my sons to grow up I want them to be happy first of all. You hear me? It's their life, whatever they do. But I always instill this in my sons and my daughters. You see me come in the house, you see me who I'm in here with. Your mother. I'm not in here with no other. You know what I'm saying? Especially a brother. Let me tell you something, guys. Hear me? I'm not trying to disrespect nobody, but this is some real stuff. This how because I want my sons. I want grandchildren. I brought my mother grandchildren. I want my sons to bring me grandchildren. You know what I'm saying? I want them to be with, just like they see me, like I said, but they see me with their mother. I want them to be with a woman. I want them to love their woman, to be happy with their woman. You know what I'm saying? That's what I want. You know. But like I said, that's their life. If they choose to go out and do what they want to do, and stop their bloodline from going on, then that's what they do. You hear me? But I want my children's life to go on. And there's nothing wrong with that, guys. That's all I'm saying. I want my children's life to go on. And that's what your purpose on this planet is. You know what I'm saying? When he created us, it's to go on. It's to move on. It's to go forward. It's just keep going forward. See, my time is here now. You know what I'm saying? But my children's time is coming up. My daughters already had children, so their life is going to go on. Their existence is going to go on. It's going to keep going. Yeah, I started it, but it's going to keep going through them now. You hear me? And so that's what I want my children to go on. If my sons don't do it, then their timeline is going to stop. That's going to be it for them. There's going to be no. That's it. Only thing they're going to be left is a memory. So I want them to keep going on, and I want them, when I do want them to be remembered by their children and their great grandchildren remembering them. That's all I'm saying. Just like I can remember my mother. You hear me? I'm just telling you, that's just how it goes, guys. I don't want them to forget that. That's why a lot of brothers and sisters have lost their lives so young and didn't have no children, and that was it. There's no existence for them to look back on and see anything if they didn't leave nothing already. And that's why I'm just explaining this to you. A lot of us don't think like that. I just want my kid to be happy. I don't just want my kid to be. I want them to be happy, but I want them to be happy. You know what I'm saying? I want to be a father. I want to be a respectable father. You hear me? I don't want him to just be any old father out there. I want to be a respectable family father, man. You hear me? I want the community to love him. I want his children to love him. If the community don't even love him, I want his family to love him. That's the most important thing. Hear me? That's what I'm telling you guys. See, we're all different. I don't want you guys to get mad at me, but I'm just telling you, I want my children's, I want their existence to go on. I don't want it to stop. I've been here. People paved the way for me to get here, millions and thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands a year for me to be able to speak to you guys. I know you guys think I'm crazy, think it's stupid, but it's for real. I'm just telling you, my bloodline has traveled millions and thousands and thousands and thousands of years for me to be here. I don't know what my ancestors been through, past before the slavery. That's just a short period in time, that slavery stuff. But I'm talking about before that. You know what I'm saying? What was my blood doing? What was my bloodline? Where did they come from? I don't know. Nobody knows. But I know they traveled a long way to get to where I'm at right now, to be sitting right here in front of this computer talking to you guys. That's how I look at it. And so I want my bloodline to continue to go on another million years. You know what I'm saying? Maybe, like I said, a lot of you guys don't think like that, but I want my existence. You see what I'm saying? But my mother and father passing it on to me, I got to pass it on to my children. I want them to pass it on to their children, and their children pass it on to them. Because I tell each and every one of them the same thing I'm telling you guys. I want their existence to go on. I don't want it to stop. I don't want nobody out there to stop their existence from going on. So that's how I push it, guys. That's how I push up my life. You know what I'm saying? I don't trust nobody with my life. Nobody. I'll put my life in nobody's hands. I trust myself with my life. You know what I'm saying? Because at any time you guys out there could hurt me, I don't like him. I'm just telling you, I want to get him. Word up. You know what I'm saying? I'm just dead serious. I don't trust nobody with my life. Because at any time, anyone you can flip on me, I'm gonna get him. Word up. I'm just saying, guys. But that's how I think about my children. my daughters, you know what I'm saying? I got grandchildren now, and I'm thankful, and I love them and I appreciate them making me a grandfather. Now they got to make their life go on, you know what I'm saying? And hopefully my grandchildren will grow up, my grandson and my three granddaughters will grow up, and you know what I'm saying? They'll make me a great grandfather, you know what I'm saying, one day if I'm still here, you know what I'm saying? But if I'm not, then they'll be like, yo, I look like pop. That's what you look like, you know what I'm saying? That's cool. You hear me? But other than that, hey guys, I'm just thankful, and I hope you guys are too. Like I said, this is different. This is your boy Wild. I'm up early, kicking the Willie Bobo. It's early in the morning. Now right now it's like 10:27, almost 10:30. I've been on you about 45 minutes, ranting and raving, drinking my yak. I know a lot of you guys are mad. You talking about this, he talking about that, but that's what I do, guys. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to make you guys feel uncomfortable. We all got, what it is. A lot of people get intimidated. Keep trying to tell you this, guys. And this goes for men. This ain't women. This is a man thing. A lot of men get intimidated by physical men. Remember what I tell you guys. Now, you guys out there saying, "You do this right, do this right." I gotta keep telling you, a lot of men out there get intimidated by physical men. You hear me? Dominating men. Yeah, they men too, in some ways. But I'm just telling you, they get intimidated. They can't handle that physical because really, what they do, they're around their friends, right? And they may be physical to their friends. Their friends may, but then when they see that one dude come around, he ain't even got to be no big dude, no monster, none of that 6'9". I keep telling you this guy. He may be that little dude, that present. And I'm just like, yo, I don't like that. Why you won't tell him you don't like him, but you'll just avoid him because he's too dominant for you. So who do you hang out with? You think the dudes that you hang out with are dominant dudes, but they're not. They're not. To you, they dominant because you never see nobody do stupid stuff like but them. You know what I mean? Until you go around other people who's more physical than them, who's more manly than them. And really, a lot of guys out here don't know how to be men. And this is real truth, though, guys. A lot of brothers out here don't know how to be men. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of brothers weren't taught how to be men. So they go out here and learn how to be men on their own, thinking that you got to go out here and do stupid stuff to be a man, which you don't. And that's why you see a lot of brothers out here walking around with their pants off their ass, thinking that's the way. What kills me when you see somebody over 30 with the pants off their ass, that's not a man. That's not how you be a man. You know what I'm saying? I stay on my sons about that. Do not follow that type of trend. You hear me? Do not. I stay on my sons like that. Do not follow that type of trend. Do not walk with your pants off your butt. You will not. I don't care if you don't have a belt. Go get a rope. Go get some string. Tie your pants up. I wouldn't care. You will not walk with your pants off your ass. You know what I'm saying? Because you know what? We just don't. I was just raised different. You know what I'm saying? And I'm telling you guys, I'm from Bedford-Stuyvesant. Just like majority of you guys in my group, on my page, you guys know it. I'm from Bed-Stuy. Grew up real hard, stern, bunch, you know what I'm saying? My neighborhood is grimy. You hear me? Gully. You hear me? But there's just certain things the men knew. Certain things around my neighborhood, the real men, there are a lot of real men, dude, but I'm telling you, but other than that, real men knew. You hear me? Don't play that. Don't play them games, you know what I'm saying? And a lot of them still carry that to this day. But like I said, times have changed, people have changed, and the way people raise their children have changed. You know what I'm saying? There's not a lot when you see a lot of these young guys out here doing all this corruptive stuff in the street, that's because a lot of their fathers are not in their lives. And and then the ones that are in their lives, I'm not saying they're doing a bad job, because there's a lot of great fathers out here doing tremendous jobs with their children, their sons. You know what I'm saying? I know that, especially my friends. My friends do. Let me tell you something. One thing about my homeboys, you know what I'm saying, we don't play that when it comes to our children. That's one thing I love about my boys I can see on Marcy and Pulaski. You hear me? We don't play that when it comes to our children. That's one thing we want with respect. We're going to take care of our children. If we have a friend that don't take care of their children, we don't deal with them. That's one thing about my boys. I will give them that much respect. you don't take care of your children, your sons, your daughters, we don't deal with you. Get out of here. Leave me alone. You know what I'm saying? But there's people that I mean, these people are cool. You know what I'm saying? They the bomb. And I don't understand it. I don't understand how somebody can just hang just every man's different. You know what I'm saying? Every man is different. I don't got to have nothing, but I'm gonna make sure I call my children and tell them I love them. I may not have too much money, but I'm gonna make sure I'm gonna try to send them something. You hear me? I'm not gonna let my children, if they can get it from me, they're gonna get it from me. But they ain't got to ask. You hear me? Everybody's different, man. You hear me? I have kids. You know what I'm saying? That's not even my blood. You hear me, dude? You hear me? And the fathers just don't even love. I don't know how you could do it. I don't know how you could just not love your son. And I say it all the time, man. I just don't know how a lot of you guys out there could just be so cold and heartless. And not to love your seed. You have to really be a cold individual not to love your seed. I mean, not to have no desire to be around them, he or she, or don't even care about them if they're breathing or talking. How could you just be a man? You know what I'm saying? I don't understand it. Maybe I'm wrong for saying it, but I don't understand how could you be a man? And how could a woman want to be with a man? And these men don't even mess with their children. I don't. But you know what's the worst one? The worst of it all? How could you be a man and take care of somebody else's children and you got children and you don't even help your own children? Now that's a bum. You know what I'm saying? That's a low down dirty dog right there. You hear me? That's a dog. If men that do that, women that do that, you're just not good. But like I said, I touch a lot of feelings when I say stuff like that. People don't like that. They go, yo, man, see you, man, you going too far, man. You going too far. You know the one that's saying it, the one that did it. You know what I'm saying? So what? I'm taking care of Karen's kids. You know what I'm saying? like it's all right. I saw one dude. I had to tell the other dude. He said, yo, he brought so and so a pair of shoes, man. I don't even want to name the kid's name. He brought so and so a pair of sneakers, man. $200 pair of Jordans. I said, man, that was cool. I said, dog, he ain't even buy his own son a $200 pair of sneakers. Oh, yeah, that's right, too. Ain't that something? That's what dude told me. Yeah, he did that, too. Ain't that something? I said, how could he do that? But that's what, I don't understand. You know what I'm saying? Maybe it ain't like my wife said, it ain't for you to understand. People are going to be people. People are going to do what they want to do. You know what I'm saying? And that's just how they think, and that's how they roll. A lot of them, that's how they raise. You know what I'm saying? Not to think right. You know what I'm saying? To think different. And I just tell my children, don't think like that. Don't you ever think like that. You hear me? You better go take care of your children before you take care of anybody's children. You know what I'm saying? If you got your own kids, you better take care of them. You better love them. You better tell them that each and every day. Because, they're going to need it. You know what I'm saying? Because, you may not be here every day with them. So you may not be here. So you got to let them know that they're great and special and beautiful. You hear me? A lot of people, they're ashamed or they're scared. They don't just, because really, a lot of people have bad upbringings. A lot of parents have bad upbringings and they don't know how to show love to their children. That's why they avoid a lot of them. They call them all derogatory names, to make them feel worse and less than what they really are. And it's just sad. I've heard it, and it's not cool. You calling your son your daughter all these kind of names, and people can hear you say this, and you try to justify it, but you can't justify stupidity. And I tell that to people, you just can't look at my grandbaby, look at my grandbaby, growing up on me. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting old. Stop looking on this. Can't make everybody happy, bro. Can't make everybody happy. Yeah, sure. Stop looking. That's right. Everybody can't make everybody happy. See, like sometimes No matter what you put up, you're gonna always have somebody to hate or to say something. You know what I'm saying, dude? Remember what I tell you guys? What I learned? A lot of people really want what you have. You may not have much or nothing, but a lot of people want what you have. I've watched this, guys. A lot of people want what you have. You may not have nothing. A lot of people. I hate to see this. I hate to see them posting and all that stuff, all that. But what it is, they want what you got. Uh, they want to stop what you got. You hear me? And really, a lot of people are doing what you're doing. We all do. We all could do. You all could do the same thing. What I'm doing. I'm not the only one doing. There's millions of people out here on Facebook doing what I'm doing, YouTube doing what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? On Twitter, do what I'm doing. You hear me? Instagram. There's a lot of people doing that. But what it is, the people may not even have the damn voice that you have. Remember what I tell you, and they be so damn jealous. You hear me? I've been told this already. You hear me? I'm not saying I have the greatest voice to be on here, but I've been told this. I have a decent voice. I have a good sounding voice to be on here. And see, a lot of people, they get on the mic and they sound like shit. You hear me? They sound like little squeaking owls. You hear me? So they don't like what you're saying. They don't like how your content is. And so everybody wants to be professional. That's the problem. Everybody wants to be like somebody on TV. I want to be like this person over here. I think I can do it better than this person. I can get my show looking better than his. And I'm not trying to be in a no competition with nobody. You see, that's what the whole key with me, what everybody just don't understand. I'm in no competition with no man, no woman. I don't need to be. The only competition I'm in is myself. You know, the majority of people I have on my groups and stuff, I don't even know them. Never spoke to them. You know? But there's just always somebody that wants to dim your light. Remember what I tell you. And if they could turn it out permanently, they will. You know? So I let no one stop my sun from shining. I continue to do what I do. I continue to give you guys what I know. And that's a decent show. You know what I'm saying? Some may agree and some may not. But that's the human mind. And that's what you guys are going to do. But if you can speak like I speak and you can kick the Willy Bobo as I kick it, then do it. You know what I'm saying? Don't hate on the next man. You never hate on the next man or woman. You know? You don't let nobody. You can't. How a person eats, that's how a person eats. Remember what I tell you. How you eat is how you eat. You know what I'm saying? You never get mad or jealous or envy at the next person. My grandmother always explained that to me and my brothers. You know what I'm saying? What you do is what you do. What you eat don't make me shit. I'm just telling you guys. I apologize for the language, but it's the truth. You know what I'm saying? So what I try to do is stay in my own lane. I've been avoiding. It says, look at my man says, what's wrong with black people? Why we continue killing each other? See, my man just posted that. Why? I could talk about that, but we're not gonna. A lot of people don't even want to hear that. That you're just raising more red flags with that. Why we continue to do that? Why? At a high rate, at a high rate. Don't even care. Because you know what it is? You see, and this is going to get a lot of people mad when I say this. I tell people, a lot of them, you see them doing that? A lot of them are damn drug babies. You hear me? A lot of bad raising. You hear me? I'm just telling you guys, that's what it is. A lot of bad. Yeah, my man D posted the other day. Nah, D, they do it in all communities. I know they do it. Every ethnic group does this. Every ethnic group, no matter where you at, they do this. Everybody does killing. Everybody does robbing. Everybody does lying, cheating, stealing, murder. Every ethnic group. It doesn't matter. It does every ethnic group does the same thing. Him as the other. Some may get publicized more than others, but we all do the same thing. Every ethnic group. But what I had to try and explain to my man D, I don't worry about everybody. I had to worry about my people getting it right. Start doing the right thing. You hear me? Because every ethnic group worries about their group. Facts. You know what I'm saying? Facts. Well, except us. Hey, I know y'all don't want to hear. I hate him now. I can't stand him. I can't. Oh my God, I hate him. Why he had to say it's the truth? You know what I'm saying? As my man City would say, no, we hate ourselves. That's why we continue to do the things that we do to each other. Like I told you, this group, what I do is more than just more than just more than just more. I bring it all out. If you want me to bring it out, it's the truth. We hate ourselves, Craig. Craig, classmate Craig. You know what it is, bruh? We hate ourselves. You know what I'm saying? There's a saying. You know, you really want to do the things to people that did the things to you, but instead you take it out on the people that ain't do nothing to you. That's just what we do. You know what I'm saying? And that's just how it goes. You know, I mean, we're going to continue to do this. My man said, why do we do this? Why do we continue to do this? My other friend said, I don't know, but I'm praying every day for peace. One day will come and wake us up. Nah, bro, it ain't gonna wake us up. We're asleep. We're asleep. It's right in front of us. A lot of us, listen. A lot of us are programmed to be idiots. I hate to say it. That's why we do it. When you get caught up believing in all the rap, all that garbage stuff that's going on, you know what I'm saying? You listen to the music that we put out here betraying our mothers, our children. We're the only ethnic group that make music degrading our own people. We're the only ones that do it. I don't hear nobody else playing songs that they're going to shoot up their mama or their kids, except for Eminem. I don't even listen to that. But anyway, we the only ones that do that. I'm just saying, guys, we the only ones that do that. So everybody listen to it. They think of you as the worst. They put you on TV, you're the worst. And we do a damn good job of showing it. You know, we have no respect for each other, and that's facts, guys. You know, I'm not going to hold it in and say it. We don't. You know, I got respect for you. No, you don't. Because if you did, you show it. It's facts. Y'all watch people, you know, we got to have love for everybody, which is true. We do have love for everybody. You should have love for everybody. You got to have love for everybody. If you didn't, you're a terrible person. You have to have love. You know what I'm saying? A lot of us don't. But we have to wake up. You know what I'm saying? We have to do a better job with our children in the streets. I'll tell you that. You know what I'm saying? Because no kids should be going to funerals shooting them up. I don't want to hear what, telling you, and that's them doing that. I have to tell my man that if everybody else want to do that and they community, they want to shoot up their funerals, let them do it. But you ain't got to do it. You ain't got to watch everything that go on TV and do the same thing. Because that's what you did. You watching stuff that come on TV. You see a lot of stuff that go on TV, these movies, all that stuff. You listen to the music and you go do it. Because what it is, a lot of my people, you know it. You live through the music. You know what I'm saying? I'm just telling you. You live through what they show you on TV. You believe all these fantasy things. And so you want all these fantasy things. You know what I'm saying? Which is great. You want it. You want to be in that fantasy world? Go ahead. Go ahead. You know what I'm saying? Go chase that dream. You're going to get it. He's going to give it to you. You're going to get everything you want. Go chase that dream. When you come back to me when you're 55, you know what I'm saying? You're an old man. You know, just come back to me at that time when you tell me I'm an old man now. And I'll be 85. Kicking it. But we got to do a better job in our communities, guys, because it's getting terrible. It's been terrible. It's just, I just, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, man, it's just sad. You know what I'm saying? And I hate to be around the people that agree with it. You know what I'm saying? I've never been around a bunch of people that agree with that stuff. I don't understand it. I've never, you know what? And these are people that go to church, supposed to go to church every day, every week, or whatever, and they agree with that stuff. One thing I said about my grandmother, my uncle, my family, though, they was in the church hard too. You couldn't bring none of that stuff in the house. You could not. Couldn't have. They found it in the house, it was getting out the house. That's why I understand people today. You let your little 12-year-old come up with an Uzi. You let your 15-year-old drive down the block with a tank. The hell he got a tank for? You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, though, dude. I know I'm tripping. But like I said, I'm here for the reason. Not the season. This is your boy Wild. I appreciate the love and the support. Sometimes I may get a little bit too far, but I ain't go far enough. I could go far, but I ain't go far enough. But sometimes, you know, I tried to do a show earlier, but I knew it was going to get interrupted. That's how they do. You know what I'm saying? My shows get interrupted a lot. Maybe it's not meant for me, you know, my platform to go as high as it's supposed to go, because like I told you guys, a lot of my shows, majority of them, when I do it on Facebook, they get interrupted, they get blocked, they get paused, they get shut down, they get stopped. And you know, you can stop my show, but you can let naked women come on here, you know, all the pornography, murders, crime, come on videos all day long, but stop my show. Because what it is positivity. Once it goes out, it's a message. A lot of people just don't want to hear. You know, and they don't want you to hear it because it may be too strong. It may be just too bright. It may be just. So what I do, I try to put it on another platform, and hopefully you guys can get to it. Like I just said, I just put this one out here. I didn't try to share it with a lot because I know a lot of people take it differently. You know, don't want to listen to it, get mad at me. Because like I said, guys, I've had a lot of people mad at me over a lot of my videos. You know, I had a lot of bad talk. You know, a lot. You know, it's just been ongoing stuff over a video. It says, what it is? It says, what's my man Craig Graham says? It says, the truth is, that I guess can talk about every other race, but they're her. I told you that, and that's just how we are. And my man Craig said it. You know, everybody can say everything about you, but you can't say nothing about them, and that's the truth, though, guys. And I know. I even heard my own family member. You know what I'm saying? Well, you know, you can't do that, dog. But everybody can't say anything and do anything to you. We've been going through this forever, and you know, and it's sad. You know, I love the Lord. Don't get it twisted. You hear me? I got so much love in my heart that helps so much and continue to help. But damn, you can't just continue to treat people bad. And if somebody say one little thing or something towards you, now they're not, you know, I mean, come on. Then if that's the case, you need to stop all these rappers from putting out all this negative stuff, because who's in control of the music business? Who's in control of welfare? See, I could go on and on about the welfare system, you know what I'm saying, where everybody thinks the black people get on the welfare, but it's not. It's not. I said this a couple of years ago. You know what I'm saying? My show got shut off because people got mad at me for saying it. But I know what goes on with the welfare system. You know, I know where the USDA food goes to. You know, like I said, I told my friend this years ago. I told him this over 30 years ago. Might be close to 40. I said, let me tell you something, bro. You know, everybody, you know, when they was giving you out, you know, welfare was giving you out the free food and stuff. They was giving you the blocks of cheese, a can of pork, butter, you know, little stuff, you know what I'm saying? Everybody was happy. I got the cheese. I got my block of cheese. Oh, that cheese makes the best macaroni. Oh, it's so good. And I get other stuff. And a lot of people were happy to get that, you know, so I started working. Now I'm like about 18, 17, you know, I'm working. So I'm delivering food and stuff, you know. So one day, I see this big, massive USDA truck roll up. You know what I'm saying? I'm working for this Jewish company. So I see this big, massive truck roll up. You know, I see the Jews, they up, you know, taking their food to, you know, to the school. I'm like, they get USDA like that? I looked at it. The dude said, yeah, you know, I talked to the man a little bit. So I'm watching him deliver it. The dude said, I said, what's that in there? He said, that's sirloins. That's sirloin steaks. That's steak. I said, what's that in that box? He said, those chicken. That's chicken. He said, what's in that box? That's fish. What's in that other one? That's turkey. Dude, they got every cut of steak. Remember what I tell you? Every cut of steak is on that USDA truck. Every piece. You hear me? I'm just telling you, they didn't bring no pork because Jews don't eat the pork. But everything that was beef, chicken, fish, went there. And I'm talking about, dude. And I knew you like, get out of here, dude. This is what you're supposed to be getting. You've been supposed to be getting that. If you was getting that free food, you was supposed to be getting your steak, your chicken, your turkey. I'm just telling you guys. But a lot of you don't know that. You know why? Because you were happy. You were happy with that block of cheese. You were satisfied with that can of pork. I'm just telling you guys something that you did not know. Trust me, you did not know. My man BK, he know I know this. I put him on to this because when it came out in the news, he called me. He said, Diesel, I laughed at you when you told me this 30 years ago. 30-something years ago. I laughed at you. I said, come on, you don't know what you're talking about. You know, we bringing up stuff. And so when it finally came up, he had to call me. He told me, you was right, man. You told me this. I said, what you don't know is because you don't know. You know, you have to watch. You have to look. You have to observe and see what's going on. You know? But I can go on and on. That's just a little bit. You know what I'm saying? There's more to it. But it's for you to find out. And if you want to know, just ask me, text me. We can kick the Willy Bobo. Like I said, my message is straight. It's clear. It's not hurtful. It's not spiteful. I have no ill will intentions. You know, my fight is not with them at all. You hear me? What they do. You hear me? My focus is, my main goal is to mature my sons. And hopefully they become great speaking men. You know what I'm saying? Fathers, husbands, you know what I'm saying? Leaders. You know what I'm saying? And they can do it right, better than what I've done. And that's what I just pray and hope for. You know, because I don't want my children, especially my sons, to go through what I went through. You know, maybe I know too much. Maybe I was taught too much at a young age. You know, maybe I was lightened at a young age. You know what I'm saying? Maybe my spirituality really came to me at a young age. You know, like I said, I'm nothing like my brothers. I'm nothing like them. My spirituality, it goes way beyond theirs. You know what I'm saying? And they know this, and I'll tell them that. I'm not ashamed to tell my brothers that my spirituality goes way beyond theirs. You know, my brother Yeoman, the way he thinks, that's the way he thinks. Very educated man, very talented man, very smart man. Showed me everything I needed to know in life. You know what I'm saying? Still shows me, still guides me. You know what I'm saying? But that's his path in life. That's his journey in life. You know what I'm saying? And I can't beat him. You know, I wish nothing but the best for my brother and my oldest brother. You know what I'm saying? So I can never beat him. We all each have our own path. We all each have our own destiny. You know? Message, this your boy Wilder. Like I said, I'm here for the reason, not the season. I am not a hater. I am a congratulator. I appreciate my man Craig, because you know what? He know. He know. But you know what? Like I said, though, I want to get deeper into my man Craig, you know, because like I said, bro, I wish you would get on here. We could kick the Willy Bobo. But next time I do it, I'm gonna have my StreamYard up. This is my YouTube channel. But feel free, guys, to follow me on my YouTube channel. You know, it's a serious thing. And if you're in our community now, black communities, and you had a lot of dealing, bad dealings with Jewish people, or you had great dealings with Jewish people, express it. You know, like I said, all the Jews are not bad, and all black people are not bad. You know what I'm saying? All Chinese people are not good, and all Chinese people are not bad. You hear me? All white people are not good, and all white people are not bad. And that's just how it goes. Such for every ethnic group. You know what I'm saying? And I know this. You know what I'm saying? So don't ever think I don't know this. You know, you always have your few pieces of shit in every ethnic group. Remember what I tell you. In every ethnic group, you have your pieces of shit, and that's plain and truth. You know what I'm saying? So it doesn't matter. In every ethnic group, you have a murderer, you have a liar, you have a thief. You hear me? You have a drug addict, you have a crackhead, you have an alcoholic. You hear me? You have somebody who's gay. It doesn't matter. In every ethnic group, no ethnic group is pure, none, and no family. And don't even think your families. No families out here is pure either. You know, I want you to know. You can say, yeah, my family. No, it's not. You know, like I just said, somebody in your family was a murderer. Somebody in your family was a crackhead, an alcoholic. He was gay. She was gay. You You hear me? Your father was messing around. Your mother was messing around. Something. You hear me? Nobody in your family is perfect. Nobody. Somebody left shit in their drawers. You know what I'm saying? They didn't wipe their ass good. And it's a fact. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's family is perfect. You can portray it. You can act like it. You can think they are, which is cool. But ain't nobody's family perfect. Because you don't know what nobody in your family did before you was here. You hear me? You don't know. Somebody in your family could have been a murderer, could have killed somebody. They could have robbed somebody, could have raped somebody, could have did all of these things to somebody. You don't know what your family's done. You hear me? So there's a lot of people out here portraying their families as being, oh, so holier than thou, and they're not. They're not. Everybody has skeletons in their damn closet. Everybody. You hear me? Everybody's running around here doing freaky shit just like everybody else. You know what I'm saying? If you go to bed with your woman, you want to get on freak on, you want to do something. You hear me? Like I said, if you go to bed with your woman, or your man, or your whatever you doing, you getting a hot sauce and vinegar together. God damn it, don't tell me. You getting a hot sauce and vinegar together. Whatever you doing. If you into some freaky shit, you getting that hot sauce and vinegar together tonight. God damn it, I got to get me some shit. I mean, I'm just telling you, though, guys. I'm just telling you. No wrong with that hot sauce and vinegar. Spice of your life. Spice of your life. But anyway, though, guys, everybody got something going on in their life. You can't tell me. Somebody in your family was a freak. You know it. Know he was a freak. You been knew he was a freak. Somebody in your family was a thief. That motherfucker steal candy. Steal the shit out of baby diaper. That motherfucker steals so damn good. You know I knew he was a thief. Stole everything. No, I ain't lying. The crackhead uncle you got. You can't tell me he was in the crackhead. Motherfucker want to smoke so goddamn much. You know your sister, Roseanne. Big as hoe. Let me stop playing. You do tripping. I am, but you know I'm telling the truth. Because we all got that in our family. I ain't got no sisters, thank God. But I'm just telling you, we all got that in our family. You got that crackhead in your family. You got that thief in your family. Don't you? Huh? You got that homosexual in your family. We all got it. Somebody in the family, cousin, uncle, or somebody down the line. Don't lie. Don't lie. Don't lie. You know little Jaheen with that dress on. You know. Don't play. You know cousin Samara with the shotgun. You know. There's something wrong. We all got something wrong in our families. Each and every one of them. Ain't nobody family perfect. You could think it. You could feel it. You could believe it. But we all got that crackhead, that thief in the family that stole every damn thing, or the alcoholic uncle. You know what I'm talking about, right? Right? So don't play with me. We all got something going on in our family. If I heard one chick, well, my family, no, don't even give me that. No, I'm tired of hearing that. Something wrong. Something wrong. Something wrong. This is your boy Wild. I appreciate the love and the support. Like I said, you guys can follow me on Twitter. You guys can follow me on YouTube. You guys can follow me on Facebook. You guys can follow me on StreamYard. You guys can follow me on Instagram. But you know what? You guys can just follow me. You know what I'm saying? But don't hurt me now. God damn it. Don't hurt me. I'm here for the reason, not the season. This is your boy Wilder. Like I said, for the love and support. That's all I need, though, guys. That's all I need. I don't need a lot. I just need a little. You know what I'm saying? I'm just thankful beyond thankful. You know what I'm saying? And I was thinking about starting up a comedy show. I really was, because you know what? I'm funny. I mean, I ain't going to go to Written Red. You know, man, I know I am, though. I am the best of them. You know what I'm saying? But you guys, I ain't going to be on here too long, man. I got to get out of here. Like I said, I'm going to say it again. I hope I ain't really, intoxify you, make you feel like I was hating, because that ain't me, guys. You know what I'm saying? I don't do that. I don't roll like that. But for the ones that chill with me, that kick the Willy Bobo with me, that hung in there with me, you know what I'm saying? Much respect. Classmate Craig. It's my man, though. You know what I'm saying? We've been friends since the 7th grade. No, before that, we was got the boys club together. So we've been friends. You talking about over 40 years, man. That's right, over 40 years, man. This dude, my classmate, Craig. You know what I'm saying? Hope his family doing all right. It used to be me and my other man. I forgot my homeboy's name. But Chill, my man Chill. Yep, that was my dog though. It used to be us three in school. Me, Chill, Craig, and Calvin. That was every day. That was our boys. You know what I'm saying? I gotta remember that sometimes. I'm getting old, man. Damn, I'm getting old. But I ain't cold. You ain't old until you're cold. But this is your boy Wilder. Like I said, I want to appreciate all of you once again. You know what I'm saying? Love is real. From all of you guys, the love is real. The support. Once again, you guys will follow me, continue to follow me, and and you guys stay blessed. You guys stay stressed. You guys have come through when nobody else has. Like I said, the love is real. But stay blessed. You know what I'm saying, guys? I don't want to go, but I know you guys got things that you have to do, places you have to go, people you have to see. I know that, you know what I'm saying? But my next show, if you feel free, I'll be on StreamYard, and you guys will follow me on StreamYard, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. You know what I'm saying? Hey, it is what it is, guys. Like I said, try to give you guys a little something different, decent. I'll bring up something more appropriate for you guys. But until then, your boy Wilder hates to go, but I gotta go. But I will be back with another show. You know what I'm saying? So until then, you guys stay blessed free, stress free, love your families. You know what I'm saying? Don't take nothing too much what I said personal, guys. Because I know you guys would be mad as hell. I'm looking at the show. I hate him. I can't stand that monk. Look what he talking about today. He went from Kyrie all the way to that. Yeah, I did. I went to everything. I got a lot more to go to. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, though, guys, I don't write none of this stuff down. I don't write none of this down, guys. I don't write none of this down. You know what I'm saying? Feel free to tune in. Feel free to subscribe to your boy Wilder. Like I said, hey, I'm here for the reason, not the season. This is what I do, guys. You know what I'm saying? I done had hundreds of shows. I done had over 9,000 to 10,000 podcast shows. I'm just telling you guys, this is what I do. I kick the Willie Bobo. I talks. My messages is deeper. Sometimes they're deeper, and they shouldn't go too deep. But that's what it is. I could have went harder. You know what I'm saying? Because I really, trust me, I could have went harder. But that's not my intention, to make nobody feel bad. You know what I'm saying? Like I just said earlier, guys, you got good, you got bad, and that's just what it is. You're going to have good people, you're going to have bad people. And that's just what it is. You can't have good without bad. You can't have sunlight without darkness. You hear me? I'm just telling you. You hear me? You can't have air without water. And that's facts, guys. You hear me? And that's just how it goes. You can't have man without woman. Everything coincides with each other. You hear me? And that's facts. That's facts. You hear me? If you like your food plain, then that's on you. I like mine, you got to season mine up. Just give me some salt and pepper. I'm cool. I like my food seasoned. You know what I'm saying? It's your boy Wild. Like I said, it's your boy. I was supposed to been left, right? But you know what? I be tripping sometimes. Sometimes I'm starting to feel good, and when I feel good, I stay on. I kick the Willie Bobo. I don't fake the phony, man. I try not to. I love. You have to be yourself all the time if you're going to do something. People are trying to put you in a box. People are trying to change you. People are trying to make you think and do and feel like how they feel and think. I can't do that. I just can't. I just can't. I got to be me. I have to be me. And I'm going to be me, guys. And sometimes, it's best to be you. Don't let nobody put you in a box. Don't let nobody tell you it's all right to think and do that way, and that's how it is. Well, that's how it is for you. But that ain't how it is for me. You know what I'm saying? Because you roll like that, that's how you roll. If you do like that, that's how you do like that. I'm going to do me, and that's what it's going to be. I try not to be like everybody else, and I don't be like everybody because I'm not. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to think like you. I'm not going to, that's just not me. My spirit carries me in a different path. It has been, I've been on this journey going on 57 years, And like I tell my friend, and I tell him all the time, I said, this is just one of my stops in life. Where I'm at right now, this is one of my stops in life. I done had so many stops. We all have stops in life. This is just one of my stops. Maybe sooner or later, it's going to pick up, it's going to move on. You hear me? But this is just one of my stops that I've come to in life. I came from South Carolina, I came here. You know what I mean? I'm not saying I'm not going to be here forever. I might be here forever. You know what I'm saying? But Each place I go is one of my stops, and this has been one of my stops in life right now. You hear me? It's your boy Wilder. I want to appreciate all of you guys once again for tuning into your boy Wilder. You know what I'm saying? I got Wilder's podcast, Who You Reach. I teach basketball. And you know what? More is always for more. And the more is for more love. More love, you know what I'm saying? If there was food stamps out there, get more food stamps. Let me stop playing. You know what I mean? You gotta have it. You gotta have it. You gotta have it. You gotta eat. You gotta eat. Like I said, knock no man, no woman for the way that they feed themselves, unless they're doing it respectfully. You hear me? There's all kinds of ways to make money out here, but it's how you go about making that paper. You hear me? That paper, you gotta have that paper. It's how you go about making that paper. Remember what I tell you guys, how you go about making that paper. Some people go to the extreme to get that paper. You hear me? They'll kill their mama to get that paper. They'll kill their daddy, their children. You hear me? To get that paper. That's just how some people's minds are wired. You hear me? They'll do all kind of expressive things. And then when they get it, what they do with that paper? Boy, they tear that paper up. Tear that paper up. Tear that paper up. Let me stop playing. I'm tripping this morning. I'm tripping. But you know what I mean, though, guys. You know what I mean. For my people, my family, I know you do say this dude. Yeah, that yak. I got that yak, son. I got that yak. Got that yak. That killer. Got that killer. Let me stop playing. But anyway, I gotta go. I hate to go. I told you before, but I gotta go. But I will be back with another show. You hear me? But you guys out there stay blessed and stress free, man. Love your families, man. I continue to tell you guys that, man, love your families. There's nothing more important than you guys out there loving your families. You know, if you feel that you lost the love and they won't love you back, you got to keep trying. Don't never give up on your families. Don't never give up on loving your families. Remember what I tell you. If you and the woman not even together, so what? Your children, that's who you got to remember. You remind yourself that you love. You hear me? That's what's going to keep your life, your existence going on. Is them children. But I just tell you this, guys. I'm just a common man with a common plan. This your boy Wilder. This your boy Wilder. Thanks for the love once again. Whatever you guys do, it's up to you. But you know what? I'm going to do what I do. I'm not going to let nobody stop my sun from shining. I tell you that much. You can try, but you won't. You know what I'm saying? You can and you can't. You know, you can't. I'm just telling you. But I got to go, but I will be back with another show. But until then, you guys will always be my friends. This is your boy Wilder. Hey, enjoy, guys. It's your boy Wilder.